For City Lights on Novus TV, I'm Natalie Langston. Up-and-coming designers from Vancouver's LaSalle College International Fashion Design Program will flood the runway for the 9th season with their creative collections at Vancouver Fashion Week Fall/Winter 14. Today we get an exclusive look at the ins and outs of these showcase designers. Now tell us about the partnership between Vancouver Fashion Week and LaSalle College, Vancouver.
This has been the 9th season that LaSalle has been partnering up with Vancouver Fashion Week, and we believe it's a great outlet. Vancouver Fashion Week in Vancouver is the biggest fashion show happening here within the West Coast, so we think it's very appropriate to use this venue to give the opportunity to the students to display their collections.
And now you have a new campus as well. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, we're very excited. We're opening a new campus in Yaletown. It's about 33,000 square feet, and it will display a wonderful facility to inspire our students to go to the next level. We should be opening most likely by July of 2014.
Each cohesive collection of 8 looks is designed around a modern architecture theme, students taking inspiration from everything to Frank Gehry, to shipping container homes, to the famous ice hotels in Quebec and Sweden. Now tell us about these beautiful pieces.
With my collection this time, I was kind of inspired by the essence of Sweden, I guess, which is simplicity, nothing too complicated, just clean lines. So this was the first piece I made. It's a jacket made out of cotton with a bit of lycra in it. And then this blue part here is wool. And then just a pair of normal pants.
Did a lot of hours go into making these designs?
Yes. First you have the initial part where you design it on a paper. Then you have the pattern drafting, which takes a lot of time. And then the sewing part, which I think is the most fun part. That doesn't take very long, but it can take up to 3 or 4 days just to finish one look.
You said your inspiration is from Sweden. Anything in particular?
Yeah, so we got a theme this time around. It's modern architecture. So I chose the Ice Hotel in Sweden, which is up in Jukkasjärvi. And so I used a lot of white, a lot of blue. I'm gonna have a hand-dyed print as well.
How excited are you to be in Fashion Week? Are you nervous, excited, or feeling a little pressure?
It's a mixture of everything, I guess. I mean, it's always nervous trying to finish everything, and you never know what people are gonna think about your things. But it's really exciting. I love showing my work. It's a great platform to do that. So yeah, I'm excited and nervous, a bit scared.
There is a lot going on here. Tell us about these pieces.
Well, these pieces are actually made by wool, 4-season wool this over here.
And now, where does your inspiration come from?
Well, Frank Gehry. So he's the one who he designed this new world concert.
And why is the Disney Concert Hall so important to you?
Well, it's just he's like a typical design, and the way he designs is not really structured. It's more like you go with the flow and be creative. So trying to establish myself the way he did, that's why.
Now, how much importance does fashion play in your life?
Well, that's the only thing I want to do. And I searched around, I studied marketing before, and it's really not my thing. Then that only leaves fashion, so that's the only thing I can do.
Are there any designers other than the one that you had mentioned that you absolutely admire?
Well, there's a lot of good designers. They have like Tom Ford, and his design is sellable and decent fitted. And also Alexander McQueen, he's very creative, and everybody knows that. So I'm trying to get myself in the balance of creativity and wearable.
I love these pieces. Do you want to tell us a little bit about them?
This inspiration from San Diego, the modern architecture, and I saw his building have a lot of structure, so I inspiration from there. So you can see my design. It's a lot of similar structure with San Diego building. So and this design looks simple, but when you work on it, it's very difficult. So it's very complicated, but some difficult, some is simple.
Tell us about your inspirations for these pieces.
Well, we were given the theme of modern architecture to celebrate the new campus that's opening for LaSalle. And when we were given that fame, I immediately was drawn to container homes because Vancouver is the first Canadian city to actually take shipping containers and build them into sustainable living. So everything is kind of recycled looking, a little grungy almost. As you can see, I like to play with textures. I've used wool, the faux leather, and linen. Everything is hand dyed myself because I'm really into textile manipulation.
Has fashion always played a role in your life?
Absolutely. Even before when I was a tomboy and I didn't really know or understand the kind of work that goes into fashion. And I wasn't exactly like a fashionista growing up. I really think it's the most fun form of communication and expression. And I've always been very creative and artistic growing up. So I just never really saw myself in an office or anything like that.
Now, outside of Fashion Week, outside of the runway, who do you see these pieces on?
It sounds kind of egotistical, but I mean, that's where a lot of my inspiration comes from. It's just pieces that I would like to wear myself and things that I can't really find if I'm out shopping.
Yeah. Can't really miss by that, right? Mm-hmm. It's whatever you think is great. Mm-hmm. Well, thank you so much. Congratulations. Good luck at Fashion Week. The LaSalle College Fashion Showcase will be at the Chinese Cultural Center during Vancouver Fashion Week. Just go to their website for all the details. We'd also like to share some exciting news with you that Novus TV, our show City Lights, and myself have all been nominated for an iHeart Local Cable Award. To vote, please go to their website below. And we thank you for your continued support. Thanks for watching, everyone. For City Lights on Novus TV, I'm Natalie Langston.